Hi and welcome to Safe Driver Training. My name is William Grant and in this video we'll discuss unavoidable delay and how to comply with Work Time and Logbook Rule 2007 in such events. Unavoidable delay is a circumstance that you could not reasonably foresee or emergencies which defined as a state of emergency, an incident attended by emergency service, an event that requires immediate action to save life or prevent injury. Let's have a look at the logbook entries. You start your work at 6:30 a.m. at Petone Depot, Hutt City. You check your vehicle and loaded and ready to go to Palmerston North for local deliveries. Record start time, location, truck number plate and a hub odometer reading. At 11:30 a.m. you finish with your last local delivery and swap trucks with another driver who normally does Napier run, as he needs to finish early this day. At 12 till 12:30 p.m. you took your required rest break at Palmerston North and you started your journey towards Napier to do a delivery. As you arrive to Manawatu Gorge, the road is closed due to the road slip and essential workers just started to restore the road access. As we could not foresee a landslip at Manawatu Gorge, it is a delay. As we don't know how long it would take to clear the landslip, we must record it in our logbook. If delay causes or may cause the work time limits to be exceeded, you must record delay as rest time and write location of the delay, start and finish time of the delay, and cause of the delay. Recording delay as a rest time would become a defense if this case went to court. However, you can still be charged and convicted. The court will determine if any explanation is valid and reasonable. Let's record our delay in our logbook. Start time of the delay, location, and the cause of delay. You must notify your dispatcher of the delay. After 4.5 hours, the road is clear and traffic is ready to move. You must record finish time for the delay and the location. And you are off to West Shore Depot, Napier. Don't try to beat the clock by speeding. It won't take somebody inspecting your logbook long to calculate you've been speeding. Also, speeding is dangerous. Once you arrive to West Shore Depot, you park your vehicle, lock up as you have reached maximum allowable work time limit within any cumulative work day. Let's add up our total so far to our cumulative work day. We worked only 9 hours due to the delay. If you experience unavoidable delay, it does not allow you to exceed 13 hours of work within any 24-hour period. Remember that you still must have 10-hour break within any cumulative work day. Let's use our formula we've learned in the previous video. Start time plus 2 equals finish time for all work activities that cumulative work day, and still have time left for compulsory 10-hour break, which means we could not work any longer that day. But if the delay causes us to exceed the legal work time limits, the law requires that the delay claimed as a reason to extend your work time must be noted in the driver's logbook in sufficient details to assist an enforcement officer and must also be able to independently verify it. Only a court can decide if the reason given for exceeding the work time is acceptable in terms of the Act. While each case would be decided in its own merits, operators and drivers are expected to plan for potential delays caused by events such as heavy traffic, perhaps due to the public holidays, road closure due to the weather conditions, particularly if the severe weather warning such as flooding or snow have been issued, operating events such as unavailability of forklift or labor to unload the truck. New information acquired during the journey should also be taken into account and responded to. For example, if the road is to be closed for several hours, an alternative route should be taken. Considerations should be given to rescheduling the work if it means the driver would avoid exceeding work time for that day. Only court can decide if the amount of time that work time was extended is acceptable in terms of the Act. When considering any matters relating to the work time and unavoidable delay, a court may consider any factors it considers relevant. The factors could include the reasons for the delay, the additional time added to the driver's work time, what information about possible delay was available to the driver prior to the journey commencing or was acquired during the journey, what was done with information on possible delay to minimize the impact it would have on the driver's work hours, what was done to give the driver sufficient time to recover from additional hours worked. By all means, we could have recorded this work day and delay activities as a work time like this. The problem of recording delay as your work time is that we don't know the extent of the delay. And if it does cause the cumulative workday to be extended, you would not be able to claim your unavoidable delay clause as a defense. Potentially, you would receive a maximum penalty of $2,000 and possible license disqualification upon conviction. That's why in this scenario, the dispatcher considers the option of you getting to the closest company depot, which is in Napier, and call it a day, with all the deliveries to be followed on the next day, after you have had your required 10-hour break. Make sure you ask your employer the company policy on unavoidable delay, as it may differ from one to another. Now you know what is unavoidable delay and how to record it in our logbook. Look after yourselves and safe driving to you.